Funko just revealed over 70 new Funko Pops. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have a ton of new Funko Pop updates and reveals today. Lots of new things from Pop Games, Disney, we have some sports, pop music, anime, and more. Now though, before we jump into our news, we do have the question of the day, which is, do you have any characters in your Funko Pop collection that know kind of like martial arts? And I'm gonna go with Jinbei here from One Piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into our new reveals, and a majority of these are actually dropping on Wednesday next week at 9 a.m. PT, 12 p.m. EST on Entertainment Earth, Amazon, and a few other places. First up for Pop Disney, since we have so much, we do actually have a new Beauty and the Beast collection here. This includes Belle with Castle as a Pop town, definitely really nice. I like her hair down in that pop, and the castle looks really great too. It also looks like the castle is mid-transformation, where it's going from dark to kind of like really bright, which is awesome. We also have a pop moment of Belle at the fountain with some sheep. Then we have a brand new Mrs. Potts with Chip, as well as Gaston with a mirror and Beast. Now also from Beauty and the Beast, we have a brand new Pop Nook of Belle in the library. Technically, we already saw this a few months ago, but the official pre-order is next week. Okay, next up for Finding Nemo, we have a brand new set. This includes Crush with Squirt there. Love that they did that little duo together. We also have Marlin with Nemo, which a lot of people have been saying looks really creepy. Next, we have Darla there. So for Darla, I kind of wish they did the moment where she actually had the fish in the bag versus her book bag, but it's still a good pop. Anyways, though, we also have a brand new Bruce there with Pop Speech Bubble that says fish are friends, not food. It's nice to get an updated Bruce, given the original one's pretty expensive. And then lastly, we have Dory that says just keep swimming. So again, a lot of people have been saying Dory, just like Marlin, look very creepy. Let me know what you guys think. I've definitely been seeing mixed reactions on this Finding Nemo set overall. Some people are saying they look really good. A lot of people are saying they don't look so good. Let me know what you think. Okay, next up for Disney Villain set, we actually have a brand new Maleficent here. So I don't know exactly what moment this is. It looks like her dress is just like multicolored, or maybe she's playing around with like flames or something. I'm not sure, but the pop looks cool. Okay, so our last set of Disney pops includes Pixar classics here. A ton of new characters. We do have a Mater, as well as Lightning McQueen with a pop speech bubble of Ka-Chow. That's really fun. We also had two new Ember and Wade pops from Elementals. From Monsters Inc., we have a new Roz, as well as Mike and Sully there. Now on the bottom we have a Ratatouille, including Remy and Emile, and finally we have an Inside Out mini moment of Joy and Sadness, where Joy is dragging Sadness. That's a pretty cool choice. Now that's everything for Disney at the moment. We definitely could see some exclusives in some of these sets, so stay tuned. But let me know for Disney fans, are you excited? Lots of crazy releases. All right, next up for my Marvel fans, we had a brand new split pop of Eddie Brock and Venom there, and you can see on the newspaper it says Brock fired, so this is straight out of the comics. I do like the idea that they were going for. I just don't like the execution. I think mostly split pops just don't look very good, unfortunately. That's why I'm very worried about the upcoming like Attack on Titan split set. Like I said to a friend, I was like, how did they have the blueprint for the you know, like the Susanos, where you have the user and then the giant Susano surrounding them in like a 9-10 inch pop, but they don't do the same for Attack on Titan. You had the blueprint and you went with split. How does that make sense? Anyways though, for my Marvel fans, let me know what you guys think about this Eddie Brock and Venom split pop. Okay, moving on to Sumio Garashi. This is the first set ever, including 3 characters. We have Shirokuma, Penguin, and Tokage. I think these are pretty fun. They're kind of like little round creatures there. I don't know too much about it, but they're pretty cute. Moving on to Pop Games, we do have Magic the Gathering. This includes Tam, Delian, Ajane, as well as Chandra there. So we have these 4 brand new pops. I think they look pretty good. And we also had a brand new Snow Globe collection too of 5 different styles. All right, next up for my anime fans, we did get a new One Punch Man collection here. This included Saitama there, where he's punching. I believe we're supposed to see another variation of Saitama 2. We also have Genos, Terrible Tornado, which doesn't look much different from the original one. I don't even know why they bothered with that. Like, I will say the updated mold is nice, but at the same time, it just looks very similar. Should have just done a different character. Now we also had Garo with a Chase variation where it's recolored, though it's the same pop mold other than the recoloring. And then finally a new character, we have Speedo Sound Sonic there. So I'll say I think it's nice to have an updated One Punch Man set and kind of just new pops, but overall we kind of have every one of these characters except for Speedo Sonic. And then, you know, the Garo one I think is nice, but otherwise, like, Genos, I can see we could use an updated variation. The original one's still kind of like $60, $80 range. So yeah, this is a nice variation, but I would have liked to see a few more new characters. Definitely more they can do in the future. I believe we're seeing one exclusive in the set, so stay tuned. Okay, next up for my sports fans, we have Michael Jordan's 6th ring. We also have Benny the Bull mascot from the Bulls. And finally, from the Detroit Pistons, we have the Hooper mascot. More sports pops includes F1 racing. We have a Red Bull Max Verstappen. This includes a pop ride of him up on the car, and then we also have him holding the helmet. Okay, next up for Guns N' Roses, we had a new collection. This includes a new Slash, Axl Rose, and Duff McKagan. Next up for Battlestar Galactica, we have a brand new Cylon here that is metallic. We also have Gaius, Kara, Starbuck, Thrace, as well as Six. Moving on from Cartoon Network, we have Over the Garden Wall. We actually saw this set recently at Fun Days, but here's the official announcement. This includes Wirt, Gregory, the Woodsman, Enoch, the Beast that does glow in the dark, and a glow in the dark chase variation of the Beast. Now again, guys, those reveals we just went over are dropping officially next week on Wednesday at 9 a.m. PT, 12 p.m. EST on most major retailers. Shouldn't really have a problem getting a majority of these. And again, we should also see some exclusives for some of these sets, and we very well could see other additional exclusives next week too, so stay tuned. For now though, let me know what you guys think about all of those brand new pops we just went over. Are there any that you plan to grab or pass on? I don't think I actually saw anything I need there. Like even for the One Punch Man, I only saw season 1. Didn't really care to watch the other seasons if I'm being honest, but I think some of the pops do look nice. Not much of a sports person. I think some of the Finding Nemo ones look good. Like I like the Crush one. I think that's a fun one. And then I don't think there's anything else I need. I think Bailey will probably end up wanting to get some of the Beauty and the Beast. And yeah, maybe the Sumiko ones too. She was kind of interested because they look cute. But other than that, yeah, I don't think we're too interested in any of these drops next week, but let me know if you are. Okay, moving on, guys. We do actually have a brand new SummerSlam announcement here coming soon that Funko teased on their story. And let me know who you think the WWE wrestler they're teasing is. Now, if you guessed Obi, you're probably right. That is who it looks like, but stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when we get the official announcement. Okay, moving on to Funko's new event edition only pops. I actually did a full video covering these yesterday, but just in case you didn't see that video, wanted to throw them in here too. So this includes 6 new pop announcements from One Piece. We actually have a Monster Point Chopper there as a 10-inch pop. We also got a brand new Vivi. Then we had a Pom Pom Purin from Sanrio, as well as Spy Family's Anya as Sherlock. Then we also had a Stitch eating cake and a Scarlet Witch statue pop. Now, as to how you can get these exclusives is literally in the name, event edition only. These will not be dropping online, and again, like I said, I did a full video explaining all of this yesterday if you want more in depth, but these will not be available online and they will not be available in the United States. These are international only at the moment. And if we go back to this page here, if you pause and like zoom in a little bit or take a screenshot, tons of stores all over the world will be getting these. This includes some Funko stores. We have the Philippines Funko store fan event in October. United Arab Emirates Funko store in Dubai is also getting them. Over in Europe, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, and Greece. From Asia and Pacific, we have Singapore, Hong Kong, China, Japan, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Australia. For Latin America, we have Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and Chile. And lastly, for Canada, Sport Card Expo, Toronto, as well as EB Games Fan Event will be getting some of these. Now, if you did hear a specific area that you live in that will actually be getting these, it is important to note that not every single one of these pops will be in attendance to those different areas that I did list it off. This is due to like licensing restrictions, due to specific like characters and all that that can't be sold in specific areas. It's like laws and all that mumbo jumbo. But anyways, Funko will put out official lists as to when and where you can actually get these, and I'll update you guys as we go. Okay, moving on to our last few updates, we had a couple new drops recently. This included Poppy Playtime's Huggy Wuggy Flocked, as well as Rilakuma Flocked. These are both Hot Topic exclusives available on their website. Next up, from Spider-Man Brand New Day, we did have Scorpion and Tombstone, who are some of the villains in the movie. These are available for pre-order at the Funko shop if you want to grab them, link down below as well. Well guys, that wraps up today's Funko News Update video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.